What's happening, everybody? Hey, it's Alex Piech with Evolve Real Estate Group with eXp Realty. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down and sharing with you the Frisco, Texas Real Estate Market Update Report for July of 2022. Now, real estate is one of the absolute hottest topics. It is all over the news. It's all over social media with questions about a housing bubble, a housing crash, what's happening with home values, interest rates. My goal is to share with you the real data and what's actually happening here in Frisco. So whether you're a homeowner or thinking about buying or selling, you know what's really happening and you can formulate the best possible plan. Let me share my screen with you and let's jump right into the numbers. So let's pull this up full screen here so you can take a look at it. Again, this is the July edition. The July numbers are basically everything that happened in June. So we're looking back 30 days. Let's pull up the report and let's dive in. The biggest thing that's happening in real estate right now is inventory levels across the board are increasing. Right now, there are 465 available homes for sale in Frisco. Just to kind of put that in perspective, in the middle of the pandemic, when the market was on fire, we had months where there was less than 50, 60 homes available for sale. So to see inventory get up to the mid 400s is exciting. We still have ways to go to get back to where we were in the pre-pandemic levels, where we could see 700 or 800 homes a month available. So the biggest thing to talk about is the pending ratio, which is basically of all the homes on the market, how many are already under contract? And you can see right here, we're under 40%. 38.6% of the homes on the market already have an offer. That is down 30% from where we were. We were in the very high 60 and in some months 70% pending ratio earlier last year, 6 months ago even. So we've seen, because the number of homes, the inventory has gone up, that pending ratio has come down a little bit. But the market is still being defined as an active real estate market. Many homes are selling, and we're going to share that information with you as well. The $600,000 to $800,000 price range is where you're seeing most of the action and most of the listings here in Frisco. About 117 of those homes fall into that price range, with the median home on the market at $799,000, just under 800 grand. Now in this chart, we're breaking down the number of homes available versus the pending contracts. The green line is pending. Now this line for the last 24 months has actually outpaced inventory. So what you're seeing now is inventory has come back and there are more homes available than are currently under contract. So that's good, exciting news, especially for home buyers out there in the market. Now, in the last 6 months, over 1,300 homes have sold here in Frisco, while in that same time frame, about 188 homes came on the market and failed to sell. This is one of the numbers we are absolutely going to be tracking every single month. My expectation is we are going to see this number trend up through the rest of 2022. We will see more homes come on the market and not sell. And let me just tell you, that has nothing to do with the state of the real estate market or the economy. That number is going to be directly reflective of the fact that home sellers are going to be pricing their homes inaccurately, pricing as if we were still in the pandemic phase where homes were selling at $100,000 over asking within a day or two. So the seller's expectations of not understanding the market has shifted, and unfortunately some really bad real estate advice from agents who aren't tracking the market and understand how the market has shifted is basically going to have sellers mispositioning and inappropriately pricing their homes. Therefore, I fully expect that number to go up. So we'll definitely continue to track that. Now, when we look at the days on market, how quickly is it taking homes to sell? The median home that's available right now has been on the market for about 19 days. If we compare that to the homes that have successfully sold, you'll notice that in the last 6 months, homes were selling in 5 days. As crazy as that sounds, 5 days. Now, let's look at the last 30 days, the most relevant market. You notice the days on market have gone up to 7. While not a dramatic change, it is a change that is basically forecasting what we expect, which is homes are going to take slightly longer to sell. So more inventory and homes are taking slightly longer to sell. So whether you're buying or selling, you need to know what is happening so you have the right expectations heading into the market. Now, when we talk about the absorption rate, this is the month's supply of inventory. Said very simply, all this means is if nobody else put their home on the market, how long would it take for buyers to buy up all of those homes? And we have 2.1 months of supply of inventory. Now, again, what does that mean? Well, a 6-month supply of inventory is a normal, balanced real estate market. So you can see we are still well shy in the needed inventory to balance out this market. And it's because of that, home values are still increasing. So no matter what you've heard on social or on the news, home values are still increasing in DFW and specifically here in Frisco. You can look here, the median list price to sales price is 109% last month, which means the average home is getting 9% over their asking price. So again, we need to put everything in perspective. Even with the shifts and change of the market, things are still very active. When we look at the median sold price, you can see things are starting to level out. And when we look at the days on market, the days on market are starting to trend up slightly. Everything we fully expected to see with the transition in the market is basically happening. This is my favorite graph because whether you're a buyer or seller, you could look specifically in your price range and see what's happening with the competition level, how many homes are on the market, what are they being listed for, what are they selling for, what's the buyer competition, the pending ratio, the list price to sales price ratio, and the month's supply of inventory. So I love this chart. Make sure you check this out in the link. Great information. And as a whole, you can see the market has 2.1 months supply of inventory, while the median home price in Frisco is $720,000. And again, 465 homes available on the market. Let's go full screen. So as you can see, the market has shifted and continues to shift. The interest rate increase has started to make an impact on real estate. When rates go from 3% to 6%, it affects buyers' affordability. So we've absolutely seen that bottom 20-25% of buyers, unfortunately, get priced out of the market because the interest rates have gone up, so have home values at the same time. So people have been priced out of the market. Now, what does that mean if you're a buyer? That means if you're still in this market, there's less competition. There's also more homes for you to choose from with the increase of inventory, and homes are sitting on the market slightly longer, which means you don't have to look at a home and race back and put an offer in that same day. You have some time in the market. Things are starting to level off, balance out a little bit. So that's good, exciting news for buyers. The other thing for buyers, you're not getting into wild bidding wars anymore. We are seeing homes sell for asking price, some even below asking price. We are seeing more price reductions than we've seen in 2+ years. I'm going to share with you one more thing that I think is really important. Everybody take a look at. It's a brand new chart that we're sharing with everybody here. We'll blow it up. And this right here is a report that you can get access to at any time. It kind of shows you what's happening in Frisco. You look, it is still a seller's market. However, the index reduced by 10 points in the last 30 days. We went from an 81 to a 71 in the last 30 days. And during the entire pandemic, it was a 97 to 99 seller's market. So you can see things are transitioning. Couple of things that are very important. Look at the price decreases. In the last 7 days, 43% of the sellers on the market have reduced their price. This means if you're a buyer, again, more inventory, you have more availability in your price range. You're not having to wildly overbid on homes. We're seeing sellers come back to reality on their pricing. And again, average days on market is pending, going up. The other thing is we are tracking this relist. These are 6% of the deals fell through and the seller had to come back to market. That is up 2 percentage points from last month. So again, something we're tracking. So if you are a buyer or seller and you want to take a better look at this data and you want to know how does this impact your ability to buy and sell, how do you put together the best strategy? Give us a call, or better yet, schedule a time below this video in our calendar. Let's set up a Zoom and let's virtually meet one-on-one and let's do a strategy session where we look at the data and we put together the best buying and selling strategy that'll allow you to achieve your personal goals in buying or selling a home here in the Frisco market. So reach out, give us a call if you have any questions. Again, it's Alex with Evolve Real Estate Group with eXp Realty, your Frisco, Texas real estate expert. We'd love to help you answer any questions, and we will see you on next month's real estate market update report for Frisco, Texas. Take care. We'll see you next month.